was a great night. Obviously, everything kind of went to plan, so it went well. Circle to the right. You know, I knew I had a right hand, so I stayed away from that. But more importantly, I wanted to turn into my right hand, and as I circled to the right, I kept dropping the right hand on him, and it paid off. When he put his, you know, when I put him against the fence there, I just measured him with my jab and dropped him with the final right hand.
The guillotine, I mean, it was kind of tight, it seemed like, but you're such a veteran, 40 fights now. Were you worried at all?
No, you know, I obviously respect the submission game, and especially of a black belt, but the guillotine was never a threat, and actually when I slammed him, I heard him kind of give up on it right away. You know, it was a pretty good takedown on my part, and for whatever reason, it's almost impossible for me to be choked in that front headlock with that guillotine, so I just stayed calm. I was kind of disappointed at the time just because I didn't pass right away to side control. I'm really good off that, what I call a wrestler pass, where I drop my weight on him, you know, and jump to side control where the choke's relevant. But getting stuck in his guard, you know, obviously I respected it, but there was never any real danger there for me. I just had to work my way out and then get back to the fight.
Yeah. You seemed a little bit emotional following. I'm sure the layoff had a lot to do with that. I mean, the shooting to Connecticut, you got some little girls yourself. You know, it's been a crazy week, right?
Yeah, it's been crazy. This year was rough for me, like I said in the past interview. It was just I was just, you know, overwhelmed with joy to get back in the octagon and put on another dominant performance like that. You know, I've had 2 fights now in the UFC. Both have been, you know, I don't want to take anything away from my opponents, but both have been one-sided. I'm just ready to, you know, move up that level. And again, like you said, the Connecticut thing is just a national tragedy. I've got kids. I've got a 6-year-old boy who's in kindergarten. I couldn't imagine what those families are going through. So my heart and prayers, man, I truly mean that. My prayers are going out to all of y'all.
Yeah, now this is 2 more wins for you now. I mean, where do you feel like you fit in the division?
I think I'm right there. You know, I want that next level fight. Give me a top 10 guy. I would love to test myself. You know, if they want to take it slow, it's up to the UFC. I mean, I'm ready to fight. I'll fight whoever you want me to fight. But let me test myself. Let me fight some guy who's been here for a little while and prove that I'm here to stay.
It seemed like your movement was something that he was unable to figure out, and that was really the difference in the fight, was your movement in the stand-up.
Yeah.
Your footwork and where you work on that.
I've got a great boxing coach, Tony Cabello out of Reyes Boxing there in Fort Worth. It's no secret, boxers are better at boxing than MMA guys are, and I go to the pure boxing gym to work on my striking. I'm sparring with some of the best boxers in the state of Texas on a daily basis. Tony watched the video, my boxing coach, and it was all about moving to the right. He throws one punch, it's the right hand. He has no jab, he has no left hook. So we just took him for that walk, kept walking to the right, and every time he quarter turned, I just dropped the right hand on him. The game plan went perfect. I'm so thankful to have Tony in my corner and then game planning with me and just working with me, making me better every day.
And the weight cut. I mean, I saw you in there the other day looking good, man, and that's when I was like, wow, this guy, you're a big guy for this weight class, and it seems like the weight comes off and you seem to have plenty of energy.
Absolutely. This week just lined up perfectly. I can't tell you the last time, even fighting at 45 years ago, that I've ever ate dinner the night before a weigh-ins, and I really did this time. It was just crazy. Night before, I was 5 pounds over, had some dinner, went and got a workout in. I think I went to bed 3.5 pounds overweight, woke up in the morning, had like 2.5 pounds to cut. I mean, in a matter of a couple hours, it was no stress at all. Just, all right, let's go get the weight off. Went down to the sauna. It fell right off. 30 minutes, I was done. Relax and then weigh in.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
No, thank you to everyone back home, both homes, Texas at F3, my gym, back in Ohio where I was born and raised, and just all my coaches, all the training partners I have, and all my sponsors, King Insurance, Quick Car Bedford, Brad Jericho with Mental Training Incorporated is a big part of my camp. Team Takedown, Moeller MMA, Reyes Boxing. Thank you guys for everything.